Are you an owner or a renter? There's a huge difference between owning and renting. I'm sure you understand this. The test is its commitment level. When you own something, you've got a huge commitment level, usually a financial commitment level or at least a time commitment. If you're renting, you really have no commitment. You have a down payment, but you're going to get that back because you're going to turn it back in. Whether it's a car or a tuxedo or a home, you're turning it back in. You're not keeping it, so it doesn't really matter. That's why there's a huge difference in renting and owning. Take a look at the rental car companies. They don't keep cars past 50,000 miles most of the time because those cars look like 150 to 200,000 miles are on them because they've been driven hard. Much harder than if you owned it. Because if you own it, you put a down payment on it. Your name is on the pink slip. It is yours. At the end of the day when you go home, that car goes with you. So how you treat it is incredibly important. I can remember the first time I bought a new car, my first home, and my first business I bought. They created a memory, an impression with me because I had to put so much down. I remember how much I babied them and took care of them. But I also remember renting homes. I remember renting cars. And I remember that I didn't take that good of a care of it. There was not the same level of energy that was involved in both of them, renting or owning. My question to you today is, do you rent your job or do you own it? And there's a huge difference and it's easy to tell. The guy or girl who's renting their job, they're doing it and treating their job just like the rental car. They don't care because they know at the end of the day it's not theirs. They're just going to leave and go home. They don't care anymore. They're only going to do the minimum amount to get the job done so that they can keep their job. But they're constantly looking for something better to come along because it's not theirs. They have zero investment into their job. They don't care. The person who owns their job, they own their time. They own their brand. They understand that everything they do is affecting their brand, not just the brand of the company, but they have their own brand that the company doesn't own. And when you own your job, you're owning your own resources, your own time, your effort, your results, your production. They are yours. Your name is on it. When you go home, it doesn't change it because you own it. And here's the difference. Those that rent a job versus those that own a job. The people who own a job, they got people coming to them constantly wanting to hire them. And not just cross promotion. I'm talking they want to hire them for more and for better positions because you are few and far between when you own your job. So my question to you is, how many people are standing in line? How many people are calling you about a job, about an opportunity that's greater than the one you have right now? And if they're not, you might want to look at what you signed because you might be a renter and not an owner. You can change that today. My name is Ed Carcarey. I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion. You'll find your life.